What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I am Brian and I am super excited for what is in this box because I have been on a mission for about a month now to replace my work-related carry, and I've tried a number of different excellent options, but each one has had some issues. I've got videos of those packs on my channel, but this one I think is going to solve all of the problems. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will see. So let's get right into it. This is the 1733 Daily Brief in Ultra 400 TX, along with a club strap. So we'll look at this a little bit later, but let's get into the Daily Brief and see if all of the issues that I've been running into with other packs have been resolved with this one. I am super excited for this. Aesthetically, it looks absolutely beautiful. Very, very lightweight. Let's just figure out that right now, since I can already tell it's extremely light. We're at 1 pound 7.3 ounces. So if we compare that to the Modokot, that's 1 pound 12.9 ounces. So this is lighter than that, which you would sort of expect given the Ultra material. This is the tote that I was hoping would replace my work carry, but the laptop compartment is unpadded, unprotected, and just a little bit too small for my 16-inch work laptop. And this is the Brown Buffalo ConealPack that I wanted to use, but again, the laptop compartment is just side access and a bit too tight for me to get my laptop in and out without some acrobatics. So I'm hoping this one here solves all of the issues, and let's just figure that out straight away. Let's get this open. It's a beautiful pack, really interesting. Just a design element. The way that these corners, see if I can clean this up, it's folded in, folded out. Let's get that straightened up the way it's supposed to be. But the way that the edges of this pack just sort of fan out like wings at the top with the zippers, it's just, I don't know, I like it. It's just a neat design element. That it's not kind of all tight and sewn in, it's a little bit deconstructed in that sense. Wow. The interior of this pack is fantastic. It's got an EPX70RS interior liner and very durable, but the cool thing that I can already tell is just this pack has a lot more structure and padding to it than the Modokot for sure. The bottom feels like it's got kind of like a hard plastic reinforcement through it. The laptop area is padded both inside and outside. We've got a Fidlock snap closure. So the question of the day is gonna be, will my work laptop fit this laptop compartment? Well, we've got that right here. 16-inch Dell laptop, work issued. Will it fit? You've got to be kidding me. Oh no. It's snug. Oh, I was warned. It said it could fit a 16-inch MacBook Pro, but that the thicker work issued stuff would not fit, and I'm not going to force it. It's true, it won't. So I should trust the marketing. I was hopeful that maybe it would, but it does not. I'm going to have to get my work to issue me a thinner, smaller laptop, and this is going to be the reason why, so that I can use my snazzy new Daily Brief. That's really unfortunate. I do have smaller laptops, personal laptops that I can use this with, and it is a fantastic tote, generally speaking. I love the materials, I love the construction, I'm very impressed, but I cannot get my 16-inch laptop in here. Just for the sake of, because I am going to go get my thinner laptop and prove that this can actually hold a laptop. I will be right back. Alright, so this is my Lenovo ThinkPad X1 Carbon, and as you would expect, it fits in this laptop compartment, no issues whatsoever. Voila! So I might have to adjust my use case for this. I love this tote. I really wanted to use it for work. I can't see myself not using it just because it won't work for work, so I'm going to have to find other use cases. Let's go through kind of the design elements out front. We've got two very, very large dump pockets. And if you remember the Modokot tote, and what I said was a really interesting attention to detail point, the pocket on the exterior of this is actually lined with the interior Carhartt liner. As you might expect, this 1733 is not lined. The pocket on the exterior is not lined with the same EPX70 RS material of the interior. It's totally unnecessary, but again, with the Modokot, that just shows the real attention to detail across the board. In the interior, there is the padded laptop compartment. It is very padded. That is a huge benefit versus the Modokot. And it's got three large dump pockets on the other side of that, with a healthy amount of room in the middle. Let's run the same test. Use my dispatch camera cube and see if that fits okay. Again, totes are not really meant to carry an obscene amount of stuff, but this one is a lot tighter than the Modokot. So, am I able to zip it? I am, but it certainly fills it out quite a bit more than the Modokot did. The Modokot just kind of swallowed this up. This pack is a little bit tighter, but there is a healthy amount of room in here. I really love the design and sleekness of this. The Modokot is very in your face. This one, absolutely 100% looks like very sleek work carry. Really fantastic in that respect. You've got a handle on either side. You've got some loops at the bottom here that I think work with the club strap, so I'm going to have to figure that out. On the back side, you've got a large pocket here with a key leash, 1733 sticker. This is nice, a little tiny carabiner that says 1733 as well, along with a tag. And a luggage pass-through. Overall, I think it's a fantastically designed bag, and the big thing for me is that it actually has a shoulder strap, because when I carry a tote, I don't want to have to carry it by the handle the whole time. And with the Modokot, the handles, even the long handles, are just too short, where you're kind of awkwardly carrying it hanging off your shoulder. This is a far better, far more comfortable carry option. So for me, for carrying something significant distances, this wins off of this strap alone. And we've got the club strap that's supposed to be even better if you're trying to ride a scooter on your commute. I'm wondering if I could actually ride a motorcycle into work using the club strap. So let's have a look at that, see if we can get it attached and show you how that works. So this is the club strap. It's got closed cell foam in it. You can already tell just from feeling it that there is going to be a lot more comfort through here. And it also has a strap that comes off to the side attached via a G-hook that provides some stabilization. So let me see if I can figure out how to get this attached and then show you how it works. Alright, so I think I've got this club strap figured out, at least as close as I can for right now. Probably fine-tune it a little bit, but it works pretty well. I think maybe I'll adjust it to sit just a little bit higher up on my back. But otherwise, it does feel really stable. I mean, I would not normally think about wearing a tote as a backpack or carrying a tote on my back, but this strap absolutely enables that really well. A lot of freedom of motion, ability to do what I want, and feel confident that this is going to stay in place. I am pretty impressed with that. It does have a fidlock release, and it has this strap on a G-hook that goes to a point right here. So to get it on, you have to actually throw it over your shoulder first and find the other half of the fidlock and attach it like that. Works really well, not hard to do at all. It was a little bit tricky getting this bottom strap attached because I'm not a Boy Scout and I don't know how to do knots. So I just kind of messed with it until I felt like it was on there pretty good. The top straps were easy enough to do. You just undo the existing ones and redo it the way that it was done originally. And I think that's all I've got for this one. Overall, really impressed with the quality. Couple things I will note. Get this back in here real quick. Really cool accent touch right here. There's a nice heavy-duty piece of leather at the end of the zipper pulls on either side. It does have an AquaGuard zipper up top that does make it a little bit stiffer, but overall it is a straight, pretty smooth action, and it does have these leather pulls at the end to hold it, so that's great. Green 1733 tag. I love how they change up the colors on all of their tags, make it interesting. Nice touch there. And the bottom is an EPLX 840. I didn't notice that at first. I was looking at it a little bit closer and I realized the bottom is not actually ultra material. So it does look the same from distance, but basically right here to the bottom, through the bottom, around the back up to here, it is a different material that is not ultra. Not a big deal. I'm thinking it's probably going to be just as durable. Overall, really impressed with the quality. Like the ability to carry it by hand like this, but also with a very durable, easy to carry over the shoulder strap. Last thing, let's check the dimensions on this. I left my trusty ruler at my parents' house, so I'm going to use this tape instead and see. Across the bottom, we've got 14 inches. I have to actually account for it missing 2 inches at the front here, so don't look at the numbers if you can see them. 14 inches across the bottom. Looks like 20 inches thereabout across the top. And call it 13 inches tall. Overall, fantastic tote. Really impressed with it, and also really sad and disappointed at the same time that I can't actually use this for my intended purpose of work carry. So you could say the search goes on. I might just relegate myself to putting my laptop in a laptop sleeve before I throw it in this bag, because I actually do really like this and do want to try to use this for the work carry. The price point on this was a whopping $450 plus an additional $65 for the club strap, so the cost of entry of this is not cheap. $1733 generally is on the high side price point wise. That being said, they are a custom maker based out of Chicago. They are a small shop. This was manufactured by a third party on their behalf. The quality is absolutely there. You also always pay a bit more when you're dealing with premium materials like Ultra. All said and done, it is basically a direct competitor to this Modokot, coming in at a very similar price point. And I would have a hard time deciding one or the other if I had to just pick one. The 1733 with the shoulder carry definitely works better for me for a lot of my carry use cases. The Modokot absolutely just looks fantastic. The fact that it's basically an individual maker with the purple Carhartt interior, they're both great. They're both expensive. And realistically, I think I probably will be holding on to both, at least for some time, until I figure out which, if any, will really truly work better for my needs, or maybe I'll find two separate needs to use them both. Overall, trying to hunt down the perfect pack for a specific use case is a lot of fun, also very expensive, and here it is the third time I've struck out yet again. And I think I'm about to give up on this work search and just use one of the ones that I've gone through already. Most likely this one will be the new work carry. And that's all I've got for this one. So let me know what you think about this tote in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you at the next one soon.